if this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. Now this video is for students doing AS or A2 Spanish. That's not to say it's not for you if you're doing higher GCSE Spanish, because we can always take advantage of anything that's vocab based. Okay? Now I must apologize because I've been told that whenever I record in this classroom, the echo is really bad. I'm sorry, that's the only classroom I have free at the moment. And plus, we have to keep the windows open, and so because of that, we can hear the birds tweeting, los coches que están pasando, and someone is cortando el césped. Okay, someone's always cutting the grass whenever I decide to do a video. But we won't let that stop us. Hopefully it won't bother us too much. Okay, right, so let's start. So these sentences are to impress, as I've said with the title. The first one is en función de. Now you will hear this sentence on the news, maybe your teacher will say it. It's just a very common sentence, and though I think it's quite formal, you can employ it in informal situations as well. En función de. It just means on the basis of. So a nice sentence would be en función de lo que estudies, aprobarás o no. So depending on how much you study will determine if you pass or not. So based on what you study, we will see if you pass or not. Okay? We'll decide if you pass or not. Okay? En función de. So imagine if I was to say another nice sentence. You will get paid on the basis of your necessities, or depending on your necessities. So, te pagarán en función de tus necesidades. So it doesn't matter how much you work, you will only get paid depending on your needs in life. Yeah, there you go. Make a sentence with that for me, okay? En función de lo que tú hagas en la vida. Okay, so depending what you do in life, finish that sentence. Okay? En función de, based on, or depending on, or on the basis of. Okay? Lovely one for you. Now number 2, con el fin de. Con el fin de. This is saying, and probably you've seen this word, el propósito, so the purpose of something, with the purpose of. So a sentence, con el fin de lograr buenas notas tendrás que estudiar. Okay? With the purpose of achieving good notes, you will have to study. We wouldn't really say that in English. We would say in order to get good grades, you have to study. So that con el fin de is more in order to do something. Yeah? With the purpose of achieving something. Con el fin de. That's lovely. And this, I think this would really impress your teachers if you were to use this. Con el fin de lograr paz en el mundo. Okay, so in order to achieve world peace, we need to do this, this and that. Or we would need to see this happen and so on. Okay? Con el fin de, in order to. Though these are formal, guys, you can use them in any context. It's just showing that you have that flexibility with the language and that you're able to use higher vocabulary as well as rather formal and informal vocabulary, and it just means that you have a wide range to choose from, and that you know Spanish a little bit more. That's all. Okay? This one you would have seen because I've taught this quite a few times. No me cabe la menor duda. No me cabe la menor duda. I love this. When you're talking, perhaps you want to express that you're very sure about something, no me cabe la menor duda de que serían mejor las cosas así. Okay? I have no doubt. Okay? No me cabe la menor duda. Good. Next, me niego a aceptar. Isn't that a lovely one? I refuse to accept the idea that there are children dying of hunger today where we are. Presently, chicos, en una avispa. There is a massive, and I'm trying to ignore it, but anyways, let's try to ignore the, okay. Okay. Right. Why does this happen to me all the time? Okay. Right. Go away. Okay. Right. Let's continue. Where was I? It won't leave. Okay. Me niego a aceptar. Okay. I refuse to accept that we can do nothing. Okay. Me niego a aceptar que no podemos hacer nada. Okay. I refuse to accept this. I love this sentence for you. No lo tengo claro. Number 5. No lo tengo claro. Okay? Again, these are all expressing doubt. No lo tengo claro. I'm not quite sure. Okay? It's not clear to me what they mean by this. I'm not clear where there's a problem. I don't see the problem. No lo tengo muy claro. Okay? I'm not sure. Another way of saying I'm not sure is estoy dudoso or dudosa. Okay? I have my doubts. Estoy dudosa. Okay? I have my doubts. No tengo la certeza de que I missed out the de. No tengo la certeza de que la situación vaya a mejorar. Okay? I'm not certain the situation will change. I'm not certain the situation is going to change. Okay? I don't have the certainty. You can also do this, you could change this to make it affirmative. Doesn't have to be negative. Tengo la certeza de que, I am certain. Tengo la certeza de que whatever situation you want to then add, whatever engine you want to put there. I am certain things will get better. Tengo la certeza de que las cosas van a mejorar. Okay? Tengo la certeza. I am sure things are going to change. Okay? So with or without the, not depending on what you want to convey. Now this is a lovely one. In debates, in conversation, in the general conversation, this might be useful for you. Okay? Estoy a favor de. Okay? Easy one for even those of you who are doing GCSE. Okay? I'm in favor of. Be careful with the preposition. Okay? Estoy a favor de. Okay? Or estoy contra de, which is I'm against. Estoy contra de. I'm against something. Estoy contra de racismo. Estoy contra de los impuestos altos, high taxes. Estoy contra de los abusos, abuse, whatever it might be that you're against. Okay? I'm against paying too much, whatever it is. Okay? What are you against? Okay? Estoy contra de, and whatever it is you're against. I love this sentence for you, number 9. Okay? I think this is actually a saying. No, so, I've read this many times and I've heard this. I'm not quite sure who said this, but I like it and so that's why I've added it. Debemos aprender de los errores del pasado para no repetirlos en el futuro. How handy is this one, guys? Okay? We should learn, debemos aprender de los errores, so we should learn from the errors of the past, from our past mistakes, to not in order to not repeat them in the future. Okay, so we can jot that one down. We should learn from our past mistakes in order to not repeat them in the future. Okay, this one, you could even stick this in there, con el fin de. You could stick that in a sentence like this. Debemos aprender los errores del pasado con el fin de no repetirlos en el futuro. So, see, this is what I mean. This one is so handy. Con el fin de, con el propósito. Okay? In order to. If you go with one sentence today, I would like it to be this one, con el fin de, because I do think that you can use it in so many different contexts that I think you should arm yourself with that one. Okay? Right. Next one. Para mí este tema es polémico, por lo tanto prefiero no dar una opinión sobre ello. Okay, this is a long one. Okay? For me, this topic is controversial. I like this, controversial. Okay? We make this mistake a lot by saying controversial, which I think in American Spanish, as in Latin American Spanish, you do see that word, but it's one of those false phrases. You could say controvertido, but I prefer this word, polémico, which just means controversial as well. Okay? For me, this topic is controversial. Por lo tanto, therefore, por lo tanto, prefiero no dar una opinión sobre ello. I prefer to not give an opinion on it. Okay, to not give an opinion about it or on it. There we go. Number 11. I'm sorry if these sound very much like me, but I say this quite a lot. Vivimos en un mundo donde. So we live in a world where. Vivimos en un mundo donde. And then you can add what you want to add. La gente juzga, people judge, we judge each other, that's just a fact. I don't know why we do it, maybe it's just a part of who we are. We shouldn't, but we do. Okay? Nada es imposible. Nothing is impossible. What kind of world do we live in? Add a sentence, please. I'd like to know how you finish this sentence. Vivimos en un mundo donde. Imagine you're in an exam and they ask you a question about even family. It's quite simple. Vivimos en el mundo donde la familia ya no es lo que era en el pasado. You can employ this wherever, okay? We live in a world where, and you can make up your own ending for that. I'm just getting you started. Next, mi preocupación principal es. Preocupación, concern, worry. My main concern is. So what's your main concern in life at the moment? What is it? Let me know. Mi preocupación principal es. Mi preocupación principal son mis hijos. That's one. My main concern is my children. Okay? My main concern is my children. Okay? Next. Love this. This is obviously for speaking. If you don't want to tutear la persona, tutear, I mean to informally, you can say me a instead of me as, because as is for tú, as in tú, you, form, inform. So me a. Do you remember the last video I uploaded? There was a plane, and again there's another plane today. Well, that's what you get when you live near to an airport. Okay, there's an airport just up the road. Okay, me ha leído el pensamiento. Okay, you've read my mind. I was just about to say that. You've read my mind. Now, you might have seen another word of mind, which is mente, but I do feel as though pensamiento is definitely more common than mente in a sentence like this. Me ha leído el pensamiento, o me has leído el pensamiento. You've read my mind. Okay, I agree with that completely. I was just about to say that. Me ha leído el pensamiento. Or if you're talking with the friend, me has leído el pensamiento. Okay, pensamiento is thought, and mente is mind. But as I said, pensamiento sounds better. Okay, and your last one es muy complicado, ya que no es blanco y negro. Imagine you asked about a situation that you find quite difficult to talk about because there are two sides to every story and it's not so straightforward. It's not so easy for you to say yes or no. There are lots of topics, there are lots of issues going on where we can't just pick a side. So this is a nice sentence. It's not black and white, so it's quite complicated. So that's that's your last sentence. Es muy complicado, ya que no es blanco y negro. It's not black and white, therefore it is quite complicated. Es muy complicado. It's very complicated. No es blanco y negro. It's not black and white. Okay? Now I hope that you'll find this useful, and if there's something that I've missed out or something that you're not quite clear about, do leave me a message and I will clarify that for you. And with that, I'm going to leave you and I'm going to wish you a massive buena suerte with your exams, and let me know how you get on. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already done so. And with that, chicos, I'm going to say hasta luego, hasta pronto, adios.